Hey everyone, it's Hannah from ColDesi. In this video, Mark is going to show you how to make custom masks using the DigitalHeat FX system.
Here we are at the marrying step where we've got our printed easy peel transfer, and we've got 60 of these ColDesi graphics designs on here that we're going to put onto our mask. And roughly, we're going to say that those are about 6.5 to 7 cents a piece for each one of these individual logos that we'd be able to decorate a mask with. So we're going to go ahead and we'll do our marry step right now with our Fusion heat press. And we'll do this for 75 seconds. Now that we're done marrying, we're going to go ahead and peel off our B sheet in this self-weeding process, where the polymer will only adhere to the spots where we printed our ColDesi graphics logo. And these logos are now ready to cut up and adhere to our masks. When you're doing a ton of logos like this, where we've got 60 of them on a sheet, one of the best tools is a cutting tool like this, and we actually have these in DigitalHeat FX packages, or you can buy them directly on colemanandcompany.com as well if you already have a DigitalHeat FX system. And we're going to use this to cut this up a whole lot easier and more accurate than scissors. So here we've got a mask that we got off colemanandcompany.com. We've got a few different options available, and you can find bulk masks on there for as low as about $1.85 a piece delivered. And they vary in different styles, but we're using this particular style right here, and we're going to show you how you work it. Now, one of the issues you can see is a mask is designed for a curved face, right? So if we try to put it flat, it doesn't really ever want to go flat on your heat press. So a really inexpensive and mildly frustrating way to do it would be to use the corner of your heat press, right? And you can use the corner of your heat press, you can find your spot, you could tape it down, and you can put your logo on. That's very inefficient though, so we're trying to do something that's more efficient, and a great gentleman here named Don Copeland actually is the first one to do this, where he actually cut out a piece of a heat pad, and you can purchase heat pads just like this on colemanandcompany.com. If you go under the heat press accessories area, you'll see all different types of print pads. We call it the perfect print pad, and if you get a small one, or you can get a big sheet of these, and you can cut them up to different size masks. So for this one, it fits perfect right in here, just like this. So we fit our mask right into it, and you'll stretch it into place so you get it nice and smooth. And then what we want to do is we want to hit it with the heat press first to go ahead and get it flat, because as you can see, there's still some wrinkles that are going to want to hang out, and when we heat press it, we'll take care of that. So now we've got a much smoother finish. You could obviously do this with a whole tray of them. If you were doing this style, you could probably fit almost a dozen of these on here. All right, so here we are. We have our ColDesi Graphics logo, and just a quick plug to let you know what ColDesi Graphics is if you have a logo you want to get designed, or some art you want to get cleaned up, or even some embroidery digitizing you want to get done, you can go to coldesigraphics.com, and they can provide you with a logo like this, or digitized logo, or whatever kind of art you'd like. The second way you can decorate a mask is actually using a cap press, just like this, any type of cap press. I actually prefer this method for doing a transfer because the cap press is actually curved, and a mask is going on a face, so it's going on a curved surface. So when you actually put it on here, you get a little bit of a better visual of where your placement's going to end up. What's great about it also is the size of a face mask just happens to be almost the exact same size as a face mask as your platen right there for a cap press. Now, what I have here, this is the regular finishing sheet that you'll use for your DigitalHeat FX transfers. So if you're new into getting a system, you'll get some of these sheets with your system. If you're already using a DigitalHeat FX system and you haven't done this before, you literally just take some scissors or your cutting sheet and you cut out a piece, and it kind of lands on there perfectly. And you can get a whole bunch of these out of one single finishing sheet. And then we'll heat press it. Again, this is 100% cotton, so we're going to do this just the same time and temperature as a t-shirt. There's nothing special happening here. Here we are with our completed mask, and we still have our transfer on there right now. We haven't peeled it because we wanted to let it completely cool off. So just as a reminder, whether you chose to do the perfect print pad method, where you cut out the shape of the mask and did it on a flat heat press, or you chose to use the cap press method, then both of these, this finishing step is exactly the same. As a reminder, we're using the same time and temperatures as t-shirts because this is 100% cotton material, and if it was a polyester material, you'd simply follow polyester instructions as well that all come with your instructions. So the mask is from colemanandcompany.com, and there's various styles on there. The prices are as low as about $1.85 at the current pricing of making this video. And graphics, if you need any help with graphics, I wanted to remind you about ColDesiGraphics.com. Now there's one more quick finishing step that you're going to want to do on your masks. As you can see, there's a little bit of a gloss in the shine, and that's from the smoothness of that cover, that clear A sheet right there. So we're going to press this one more time before I show you the finished one. But an important thing to mention while we're taking a look at this mask is we happen to be doing a white mask, but this process would be exactly the same if I was doing a black mask or a blue mask or brown or green or any other color. Because we're using the DigitalHeat FX Easy Peel paper, that paper actually is designed to go on any color material. So we could have easily gone into our software to Print Optimizer, which comes with your DigitalHeat FX system, and I can change the black to white, and then now I would have white lettering with my color, and I could do that on a black mask, and the cost and the process and everything is the same. And we're going to go ahead and take our mask, put it right back on our cap press. And again, if you were doing the flat press option using a perfect print pad cut out, same process, you'd put it back on there, back in your press. We take our finishing sheet, and we're going to go ahead and do our final press on this to get our official finish. So here we go. We've got our completed mask right here. And these are all, it's all using ColDesi services. So we've got ColDesi graphics where you can do logo creation and your art for your masks. We're using a mask that you can purchase at colemanandcompany.com along with some other options on there. This right here is our Hotronix cap press. There's some other cap presses online available, all at colemanandcompany.com too. And all done with the DigitalHeat FX system and Easy Peel paper. If you're in the business or you're getting into the business right now, this is definitely a particularly hot commodity, doing customized masks. And we've surveyed our users right now, talking to them about customizing masks. And they're telling us that masks that are decorated like this with custom logos are going for about $10 to $15 a piece. A nice simple mask like this with a simple logo, this is probably going for somewhere around $10. If you were going to do a much larger digital print, a much more custom mask, those are going even upwards of $15. So you can see that your total cost in producing this with the mask and the graphic was less than $2. And the retail price going for about $10. It's a particularly profitable product for your custom apparel business. So go ahead and check out colemanandcompany.com for all your supplies. And if you're new to Digital Heat Effects, go aheat and check out digitalheateffects.com and talk with one of our pros.